All right, dude. No, honestly, I think the best way to make progression, just in a general way, is like the same way you think about like how you get stronger lifting weights. Like you just like you stress the muscle so it grows, and like the mind is like do the exact same thing. So like the more shit you can kind of like get over and get through, like the stronger you're gonna be in the future to get through other stuff and navigate it, so you can get around it and hopefully learn from it and grow off of that experience and make you even better person to get through to get you closer to your goals. And it's that's like one thing I learned is like when my recovery like going like I would go to the gym and like the hardest part of doing something was like just like getting through the first like few weeks of doing the exercise like and look feeling dumb. So like I would try to get on a bench press and do something and like the first times I would like fail and look probably like an idiot to people who if they were watching me. I was just like so whatever, I don't care. And I would look dumb, but then I would just get through the first few days of doing it, and then all of a sudden like 3 weeks go by, and all of a sudden like I'm doing it, and like you just have to like the humility is like the hard part was like just getting through that stage of like feeling super dumb. But once you get over that stage, it's like it becomes easy. So you just have to, you almost have to just, I think it's like a practice. It's like no one ever, I always tell my riders who that train at ITMX, it's like, dude, no one ever prepares to lose. Like the more you, like, you can even see it too, like with guys like Cooper Webb or like people who just like weren't prodigies their whole life and they just got used to just like taking, just, they just took so many shots, dude. And so many blows to the gut, like, and they just took so many friggin' L's, and they got used to losing that they just were relentless, and they kept till they kept going till they figured it out. And then went pro, it was no big deal in the back to fight from the back and figure it out, and like they were used to being in the dirt, as opposed to some guys who won every race, and now they're having to fight with guys who are more competitive than they are, faster, more skilled, and they're kind of freaking out. They're used to being in the back, and I think it's relative to like anything you do. So it's just like the more you can condition your mind to withstand just like hard shit, like the better you're gonna be. I almost think that like it gets down to the point where fitness is literally a psychological thing. Like I've had conversations with people or riders who have said like, do you really think that riding a road bike makes you any more fit on a dirt bike? And we're like talking about it, and the answer we were like, I don't really think it does, because it might just make you feel more confident in your riding uh, endurance, I guess you would call it. But um, like if you were like leaving off of like going off a week of training, just being like up and like knocking out 60-mile bike rides every single day or every single weekend, like then you go to the track and be like, dude, a 20-minute moto is nothing, right? I guess like that would make you feel more confident. But as far as like, I don't know if it actually helps you at all, like ride a dirt bike more. So it's like, what's the point? Well, I think it's just like I think it's a mental exercise that like knowing that you can ride 60 miles hard makes you feel, makes you just think that you can go longer on a dirt bike because your idea of hard has changed now, where before it might have been 10 miles on a bicycle. Now it's 60. So you're there like, dude, this 20-minute moto is not hard because the 60-mile bike ride is way harder. And so the 20-minute moto you look at as easy instead of hard. So now it's like you're not even more fit. You're just thinking it's easier. So is that really fitness? I don't know. I think it's something. There's a great line there for sure.